Hi everybody! Welcome to Valheim! I'm excited to see you guys here today. I'm a little bit nervous though, not gonna lie. I had put something in the stream chat earlier that I'm a little nervous because my computer is being a little bit weird. Excuse me. Sorry I'm late. I was kind of like loading in everything in one by one really slowly and watching my CPU numbers and seeing how much it was spiking. Yeah, so I had this whole thing happen with, well, long story short, hours and hours and hours and maybe a year's worth of video for Valheim went missing. Yeah, I was beside myself. Hi, weird computer Valheim streamer. Hi, Snake. And I thought I had lost it. I was like, I can't even tell you. I was so upset. And then my friend Zane from Zane's World came in with a good idea and helped me find it. I was beside myself. It wasn't even funny. And helped me find it. It had like accidentally gotten moved into a random folder on my storage server. And so I don't know, when I was, organizing, somehow it got moved over there. My main Valheim folder, like all of my projects, all of my partially edited videos, all of my B-roll, all of my raw footage from playing with the Happy Gamers, everything, it was gone. It was scary. But anyway, so Zane helped me find it again. And, I was out the last couple days, and so this morning I went to like copy it back, or most of it. I left some of it on storage, but I'm copying most of it back to my working drive. And I thought it would be done by now, but it's not. It's still going, and it says it has an hour left to go. I have so much video. But so while it was doing that in the background, I was working on editing something in my editing software. And when I finished that and closed it, my the whole background on my computer is black. Like it took down, my background picture. And I'm like, this isn't a good sign. This means my computer's having to work really hard. Like maybe I should have copied it back during the middle of the night instead of trying to work at the same time or something. I don't know. So it makes me a little nervous to be live right now. Yeah, streaming is hard work, and it takes, it's a lot of storage and files and everything. And so I'm like, if my computer crashes while it's copying all of those files over, I mean, just hopefully it wouldn't lose anything. I'm very nervous right now being live. Because when I'm streaming, I have to have so many things open at the same time, So I'm like watching the stats on my computer really closely. But, I had to cancel last week for other stuff. And so I wanted to try and get in here this week. But hi, everybody that's here. Hi, Waddle. Waddle was first, yes. Dang it, Waddle. Hi, Snake. Hi, Old Explorer. How are you? Welcome in, Can. Hi, Boo Smoochies. You don't think anything was when I get upset? Thank you, Boo Smoochies. I would feel bad if I, didn't get to do it again. I was like, I can at least do a bit. Hi, Maddie Foster. Hi, Joanne Zira. Welcome in. Everybody keep your fingers and toes crossed right now. So, I don't have a disaster happening in the background. If I suddenly disappear, you know why. Hi, Brain. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, I was looking at different Ashlands stuff to do in live stream, and I took a vote, and most people wanted me to do some building, and I have I have an idea in mind of a new build that I want to do based on some of the Ashlands parts. Especially the stuff with the skull and crossbones. I was looking at these things and they're so cool and unique, and it made me start thinking of some Harry Potter stuff. And then I was like, wait, not just Harry Potter, but like dark magic stuff, right? That this could be integrated in things like that. And so then I was thinking, whoops, Borgin and Burkes. Y'all know what Borgin and Burkes is? Hi, Mara, welcome in. It's like the dark magic shop in Harry Potter. And it's like really creepy and it's got all kinds of creepy things in it. And I think especially like with some of the blending that we can do, I think that it would look really cool. So I want to play with it. Since I'm a little bit hesitant about what my computer's doing in the background today, I don't know if I want to actually start the build or if I just want to do some R&D. Because if I start the build and make some good progress, and then something happens and I lose it, I'm going to be very frustrated. But if I'm just doing R&D, it's not like the end of the world kind of thing. Yes, and Diagon Alley can, exactly. I don't know that I'm going to do all of Diagon Alley, but I was thinking about Borgin and Burkes. Actually, I found this location. This is where I was looking at doing Borgin and Burkes, which is the dark magic shop in Diagon Alley. And I only flattened out a small space. It's so hard for me to keep builds small. I'm like, just don't go past the lines. Just make it a small patch. But you know how hard that is for me to do. My builds just grow and grow. But Borgin and Burkes, I mean, the shops on Diagon Alley are small shops, right? All in a row. And it's like in a back alley off of it. So I need to try and keep it small. But I found this location. Initially, I was going to do something else on Nocturne Alley. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, Boost Me Cheese. Nocturne Alley is off of Diagon Alley. Exactly. So I had originally found this place because I know I had mentioned it when I was looking at the build pieces for Ashlands, that they really make me want to do a new modern build. And Diagon Alley and a new modern house don't really go together, but I found this location that I think is so pretty. It has this huge river that goes all the way through this island. Look, it's a huge river. I think it would be such a pretty place to build. Burn the witch! Hey, wild bear. I mean, I am flying. I'm not even on a broomstick, so that's pretty magic. But it's so cool, right? And I think this would be such a cool place to, like, do a bridge across this river. And so I was thinking maybe I could do a melding of two worlds. Like, maybe I could do my new modern house over on this side of the river. And then have a bridge going over to the other side of the river. And then I'm going to do Borgin and Burkes over here. And then we'll see how it goes. Maybe I will do more of Diagon Alley. You know what I really want to build? I want to build Hogwarts. But that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, can you imagine? It would take, I can't even imagine how long it would take for me to build Hogwarts. So, I don't know. And I kind of go back and forth between would I want to build Hogwarts in Valheim or in Enshrouded. I don't know. So much to do. There's always so much to do and not enough time. So, what do I have in my inventory right now? All kinds of... Why do I have so much weapons in here? Oh. Is this the character that I was using on Happy Gamers when we went fighting? I don't remember. Okay, I'm just using this character for building right now, so I'm just gonna throw all of this out. Keep this here in case I need it for something. I'm not gonna use magic right now. You just need an infinity hammer to catch up and you can build all the puzzle pieces to build Hogwarts. I know, right? Yeah, it would be... I mean, that would be it. If I built Hogwarts, that would be it. That would be what I'm doing in game. I mean, or it would take me 10 years. I just can't even imagine. It reminds me of... I don't know if any of y'all ever saw Making Bacon over on Twitch building. He built this huge, and I don't even know how long it took him to build it. It was in Valheim. Massive castle. I mean, it probably took him at least a year to build it. It was amazing, but like that's all he did. That's all he did was work on that castle. Maybe occasionally do something for you know, taking a brain break, but so I'm thinking, since I'm a little nervous about this background stuff, I might do a little bit of R&D today. So if I lose something, it's not the end of the world. It's just R&D. So let's start with just putting down a floor. And I think that I want to play with... Oh, it's under heavy now. I think that I want to play with, like, some of the phasing ability for the decorations to get some ideas around that. And try and see what kind of creepy stuff we can come up with. I think also looking at how to integrate, like, especially a lot of the trophies in and use them in unique ways. Is this not supported? It looks like it's kind of lower there. Let me make sure this is even a bit more. You know what? If you build Hogwarts, then I'll work on decorating it. How about that? I say that. There's so much to do. There's so many good games out right now, too. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time in survival games, isn't it? V Rising just hit 1.0. I don't know. I think I may have made a mistake. Y'all tell me. V Rising contacted me a while back and offered to sponsor me to cover their game. And I said no. Thank you. I said I wasn't interested in covering a vampire game at this time. But now I'm kind of wondering if I should have at least covered it a little bit. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I have, like, done at least a review kind of thing on it or something. I'm not sure. I go back and forth. Yeah, it is. That's kind of why I said not really, because it's kind of different than what I normally do. But at the same time, I am covering more kinds of stuff now. I mean, I'm not like going full in like I am with like Valheim and Bellwright and, you know, but looking at more games and seeing what's out there and doing first looks and reviews and stuff of different kinds of games in addition to the ones that I play more. And I mean, sometimes one of them will probably click with me like Bellwright did. This is not supported. Hi, Man Season. Welcome in. How are you? You know, the Lego thing did cross my mind because when I was looking at pictures of Borgen and Burks, I was like, is there a floor plan out there of Borgen and Burks? But then I was thinking, you know, if I looked at a Lego kit, that could give me some structure to think about. But I don't know if there is a Lego of Borgen and Burks. I didn't check that out. Probably. There probably is. It's survival, but has a lot of PvP and some PvE. Yeah. See, I don't really get into PvP stuff. I mean, the most that I do that is when I'm playing Fortnite with Little Man. Although there is a PvP game on the horizon that I am going to cover. I can mention it. I can't really show anything about it yet. But it is a PvP game. It's called Project Frontier. I don't know if any of y'all have heard about that. I don't think I've posted anything on it yet. But it's interesting. It caught my attention because it's different. It's being made by a dev team that used to be like they worked on Fortnite and they worked on, I might go brain dead right now. Roblox, and they've come from a modding community. And what is today? The 8th? Yeah, I'm going to be having something out about it later this month. But they contacted me, like, I've been secretly talking with them behind the scenes for months. It's like combining sort of a PvP Fortnite type kind of team thing, you know, like we come up with all the team things, like we did the Hunger Games and stuff like that. It's kind of combining that from a survival game aspect. Like you can choose different types of characters. You can be a Viking or a pirate or a samurai. And then you have these like team competitions against each other. But here's the unique thing. Y'all getting the early scoop. I haven't even talked about this before yet. Here's the unique thing about it. So many people, when they're playing a game, a survival game or combat game, whatever, they're like, oh, this is awesome, this is great, but I wish it had this, but I wish it would do that, right? And that's where all the modding community comes in. Well, Project Frontier, they are creating it so that you can mod the game while you're playing it. Like, it's integrated. It's designed from the ground up. That if you want to change it, you can change it. Like, you can open up a screen right there while you're playing it go into a different mode, change something, either with like easy drag and drop type stuff, or you can go into the code if you want and change whatever you want, and then hit, you know, go, implement, and go back in the game, and boom, it's there, it's changed. Which is interesting. Interesting to me. I was intrigued by it, especially too because I think that little man will be interested in it because he's getting into using mods and stuff. And of course he likes Fortnite, so. Yeah, it is fascinating, Can. It's definitely interesting. Okay, you know what I want to look at first? I'm going to sit down. We don't get a new table, do we? Why was I thinking there was a new table, but there's not? Alright, I'm going to put down the big table. No. I should have gone to my R&D spot instead of my actual build spot for this. It'll be fine though. I want to look at some of the trophies. I want to look at the trophies and like the new pieces, because the small things are the things that we can manipulate easily to phase them sometimes and get them to look like they're something that they're not. To get them to look differently. I love it when somebody looks at something in a build and is like, what's that? And they can't figure it out. Those are totally uneven, but this is temporary. It doesn't matter. Don't judge me. So you're the master of the sandbox. Yeah, sandbox. Okay, so let's see. Do I have inventory space now? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at some trophies. What's the first new one going to be? The Aspen, right? I'm going to put them lower. This is hilarious, by the way. It looks like it's grinning at you, does it not? So I want to look at things and see. Okay, first, this is what it looks like, right? So I could use it just as what it is, like mounted on a wall. Obviously, Borgin and Burks could have something like that. Crazy creatures mounted on a wall. Or, what else does it look like? Or what else could it look like? Or what could parts of it look like? This is very rounded, bulbous kind of shape. It doesn't have a bunch of little things sticking out of it that I would be phasing through to get the look of those particular things. Although the sheen on it looks like it could be something that, and those three little dots on the top, That reminds me of something that I could maybe combine as like a decorative edging on something. Stop it. Why? Why? Using keys from a different game, that's why. Out it on a horizontal item stand and use it as a S stand for a torch, maybe? Oh. Yeah? And hi, Astrid. Welcome in. Let me see. Which way is it going to sit on here? It's going to go teeth away. And it's about that big, so I think I'll turn it around. Let me try and aim for the middle so I can get my spacing a bit more accurate. Probably should have left it the other way. I can see how that could be an interesting edging on something. Especially if it then had something covering up the teeth. How you can phase so far into it. That's nice. I love that about Valheim building. Whoa! Got wiggy there for a second. Looks like a border to something massive. Yes, it has a really nice sheen on it. Lurk away, Canerus. That sheen looks kind of fancy, doesn't it? You know what else it kind of looks like? If you put it just right, it could look like the feet of something. With big toenails. Or you could put them in a circle and it could be the fancy bottom edging of something. I don't know how that would fit my board. Elephant feet, exactly. Curled up toenails, yes. For Bergen and Burks, I might, like, maybe I could use 2 of them as the feet of something and use something else as, like, the head, a different trophy as the head, and come up with a unique creature that they have a model of in there. Like, maybe combine a seeker trophy. Okay, we'll play with that. Alright, what's the next one to look at? Elephant feet. Looks very close to that, yeah. Yes, building details. That's what I was thinking too. Like fancy edging. You could use them as... Like, what's it called when you have that middle edging on a wall? Like wainscoting or something like that? Or crown molding. Or pillars. Yes, on the pillars. Okay. Man, if I was doing Gringotts Bank, which is one I considered too, with those big giant columns, that would be interesting on those columns. Okay, what's the next one? Yes, yes. I'm going to do Borgen and Burks. I'm going to do it here, but today I'm just doing R&D. With the new Ashlands stuff. Okay, so what's the next Ashlands trophy? Spin, blob, boar, charred archer. Oh my god. Look at this trophy. Holy son of a biscuit eater. Oh my god. This is beautiful. I am in love. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tell me this is not Borgen and Burks. Okay, this is too low. Hold on. Come on. Oh. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ken, I haven't looked at the trophies. I'm being surprised right now. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get all of them that we can make a full skeleton would be my assumption. Plus, we got the dino skeleton. Oh my gosh, so many things. We can put armor on them with the armor stands. And even the fact that there are skinny parts, those can phase through things. So, say we have something. Put this here. Come here, legs. I mean, yes, it looks like the Wicked Witch that got crushed by house. That's not what I'm going for right now, but that is an idea. A cheap fence, right. A railing. Could do Dorothy's crushed house. That's exactly what I was thinking. Waddle, gonna catch the rest of this epic adventure in the morning. Time to go to bed. Good night. Good night, Waddle. Have a good rest. Stockade? What is that? Or like stockade. Hi, BRN. Welcome in. You know what else I'm thinking for my new build I'm going to do over there? If I did like a railing on a nice staircase. Hi, Vinny. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Vinny. I was like, imagine this with the armor. I was thinking about your guys in armor. Let's see, how would I do this? I could do... did something like it's gonna be here, the railing, and so then we would need a backer. The edge. We would want it to go part way through so it'll still be supported when we delete the backer. And then I'm gonna mark that this is the height that the rail would be at. Get rid of this. And then we put, trying to look at the back one and account for how big the pelvic bone is. See if it works. We put these. I could probably use this as a railing in Borgin and Burke's too. Actually, if I use it as a railing in Borgin and Burke's, I could keep the feet showing and have the railing actually be like it's made out of leg bones. Stop it. That would be creepy and hilarious. A weapon rack. Yep, it could look like a weapon rack. One of the things I like about this is I kept saying that we need, I am brain glitching from playing other games. What is it to get one at a time? Thought it was Alt. Having a brain fart moment. I was saying we need things that have little pieces that are small, you know? Because when you're doing decoration, if you can have small pieces, then you can make it look really unique. I stuck it out too far, but even with it having it stuck out too far, it could just look like a design. In the railing as well, especially if I had used the plain wood with that. It's too much with the design and it's showing through. Let's do it with the new wood. Start with this here to hold. And get rid of that. Get that instead. Get rid of that backer. Look at that. Yes. Are you kidding me? I could put a little bit more space in between them so the two aren't so close together. You know what I mean? So it's like one leg each space instead of these two being doubled up where they connect. And even if I did, let's do a shift hold and cover this part up. That looks fancy, doesn't it? I like it. What do y'all think? We don't have a lot of skinny pieces. I mean, we have the, like things sticking out from the yawl trophy, but the yawl trophy itself is so massive. It's really hard to phase that part behind something to hide it. This, it's not as hard to hide that part or just to use it as part of the design. Nice drapes. Oh! That's an interesting idea. We would have to start looking at the way we're supporting stuff to get it all in there close. But just to kind of get a feel for it. If I had it supported back here, took this out, put the drapes in the middle at the same level, and then put this beam back in, the drapes would be more integrated in with it. That would be interesting. That's a cool idea. Okay, what's next? Oh, I skipped over bone moss serpent. How dare I? Holy son of a giant trophy. What in the world? I mean... Are you kidding me right now with this? That thing is way bigger than me. Holy crapola. Look how everything's so glimmery, shimmery, shiny. Mother hummer. I mean, first of all, that's terrifying. Oh, there's got to be a way. I mean, this is almost too big to use in Borgin and Burke's, but I mean, look, it takes up a huge chunk of the entire store. A cold water slide entrance, yeah. Yeah, the less versatile because it's so big. I mean, unique ways that it can be used, I am certain. But it's definitely more of a statement piece, right? It's got to be in a bigger place. These things look like they could be arms grabbing you, or fingers, like creepy bony fingers on each side. A throne pedestal, yes. Yes. I bet that those glowy things look cool at night, too. But, I mean, it's too big to use it just for the little glowy thing. You'd have to hide this whole huge thing. Here, I want this as a lamppost. I'm going to bury this whole ginormous sea creature. I love the shimmer on it. How's the hitbox? Good question. Let's see. I mean, that's a different perspective on it, too. An antenna. Crawfish laying on its back. Lobster. Yeah, I can walk all the way through it. Yep. Completely through it. A tick, yes. Some kind of dead thing on its back. What if we put it the other way? Wow. It's definitely a statement piece. I could see burying it in the ground and having these teeth sticking up, so it's like a pit going into the ground and all you see is this pit of teeth. It's kind of terrifying, gotta say. Okay, that takes up a lot of space, so let's see. What's next? Whoops. Charred mage. There's the next piece. The warlock trophy. This is so Borgin and Burke's. Imagine him walking in and just seeing this part sitting on a counter. An entrance for a haunted house, yeah. Could be the back door. It's big enough. I like the coloring on these too. It's not just all solid gray. Like those little hints of that. What is that? Like maroon red kind of color. Trying to think of other things that this shape reminds me of. Or could be. Kind of thinking lampshade. I know that's kind of weird. Chandeliers, I think. If you had them turned, phasing in multiple directions. I don't know how possible that would be. Thinking you probably can make some interesting light fixtures with this shape. Like what if... Doing two different things at once. Start with the simpler of the two. Look at the gap there now. I don't like how sometimes now it seems like when you're trying to scroll to move the rotation of the piece, it scrolls your camera out. What? They disappeared? Or no, it just covered it up that much. Okay. It goes over it too much. They'd have to be much more spread out. On the side. No, I don't like it. Not digging that. Fall down. Fall down. Levitating corpse. Reminds me of a creepy show I've been watching. Interesting. Let's Google it. What decoration can I do with corpse parts? Let me know what it tells you, Wild Bear. How to decorate with dead bodies. I mean, technically it's not a dead body. It's just the skeleton of a dead body. Let me pop down this right here. So I can stare at things if I need to. Okay, what's next? Charred melee. Glowing red eyes. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be having a shelf full of skulls. Probably more than one. Because in the actual Borgenberg's pictures and movies and stuff, that is something they definitely have, is shelves full of skulls. He's got... Wait. He's got, does he have sharp teeth? He does. And Terminator eyes. One more for the skeleton family tree. Yeah. Red beady eyes. And pointy teeth. Cool. Fader. Oh, good grief. Maybe we shouldn't look at that one. I'm gonna not look at that one. Y'all close your eyes. I'm gonna put it in. Get out. Why are you gonna lag right then? Let's try something else. What's next? And I want to go past Fallen Valkyrie. Oh, hell yeah. Are you kidding me? I've never been so enamored with a skull before. Oh, Lord, that sounds like an ad quote. I've never been so enamored with a skull before. Oops. Stop it. That's genius. just the simple pattern on top, I think, is a lot of decorative stuff that you could combine it into. Phasing, just a part of it showing. It's pretty wide, though. Yeah, it's pretty wide. Merge it with the troll toes that is hard to say. Troll toes trophy far enough behind to give the toes claws with the beak. True. That is true. Look, it's phasing in again. I thought they fixed that. I mean, it's not on the floor, but... Although... That's kind of good in a way, isn't it? I think I like that better. Actually. Who do I give credit for that? Jonathan? Especially with little things, then it looks like it's actually sitting on the thing, not sitting on an item stand on the thing. Hi, Drunken Dragon Gaming. Welcome in. Monster Lord. Hey, welcome in. How are you, buddy? Look at all the craziness we got going on. Making beautiful railings out of, like, evil skeleton bones. Everybody spends their days figuring this stuff out, right? Yeah, I like a lot better that those are phasing in now that I think about it. Did they do it for everything or just those? No, just those. Oh, can we do it for everything, Jonathan? Would it be a pain in the butt to go back and change it to do that for everything? I'm doing pretty good, Monster Lord. I'm a little nervous about streaming today because my computer's doing weird things in the background. I'm really hoping it doesn't crash. But so far so good. I'm just doing R&D instead of starting the actual build today, so if I do have issues, I won't end up crying. So yeah, obviously we could combine the skeleton bodies with this head. That looks like something medieval. It reminds me of, like, what were those, like, during the plague, the masks that they wore? The plague doctors? Could put the black feather cape with it. Wouldn't have to be feather, just a black cape. Yeah. Come here, let me pick you up. It would have to be... That's not creepy at all. That's the stuff of nightmares right there. Oh my god. That is creepy. Oh my gosh. Our Halloween builds this year are going to be off the hook. That's crazy. Alright, happy gamers. We're definitely doing a Halloween competition, build competition this year. And I don't know. I'll talk to y'all. Plague Doctor masks. Exactly. They are nice. They are nice. I mean, it's all in the perspective. Hey, Erica. Welcome in. I haven't gotten to the vulture trophy yet. I am going down the line. Okay, what's next? Trophy. Up to Fallen Victory. Goblin Brute, Brogue's Brute. That's new. What? Was that there before? Is that a different color one? Oh, that's the guy from the quest. The Hilder one, yeah. The growth trophies will go really good with these too. The creepy and the creepy moving black stuff in Borgin and Burks. Yes. That's gonna work well. Morgan, here we go. Ugh. Ugh. It's the most beautiful, disgusting teeth. Just look at it. Look at it. It's gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Whoa. Nope. Maybe I could mute that. What do you think? It's possible. Getting a bajillion messages today. Let's put this one here. I mean, it looks like shark teeth. Am I right or am I right? I mean, there's not as many teeth as a shark, but... I don't know, Erica. Do you know what the code is for it? I mean, I don't know if it's considered a trophy. I'm going through trophies right now. Okay, that's a little weird. Let's try it on the regular. Wood. Spike trap, yeah. You know what I might be able to use this for? I have to find a way. I have to think about it. Since we don't have books. But if I can make something look like a book and phase it together with this, it could look like the Book of Monsters. Remember the book that Hagrid gave them? That, like, you had to put a strap around it or it would try and chomp you or your hand? The Monster Book of Monsters? I could build a book maybe with signs to say the Monster Book of Monsters. Make the text really small and have the teeth coming around it. Pet the spine. Well, of course, obviously. Boo knows. Boo knows. Well, you just pet the spine, of course. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to go to my R&D area and just like put chests of stacks and stacks of all the trophies. Okay, this is brilliant. Brilliant. Well done, Robin. That is amazing. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have one of these just hung on the wall just like that. Because that would just fit perfectly into the dark art shop. If you could get them stacked correctly in small rotations together, that would make a really cool umbrella stand. Like umbrella on a patio. You know what I mean? Like an umbrella over. You circle the wings around and spiral them around enough that you get it completely circled. I don't know if you could get them close enough to do that. Would fit perfectly in the Morgan mouth too. Oh, that's a fun idea. Yes, like it got caught in the teeth. That's a good idea. Maybe an angel statue. Yep. Although most of our trophies don't look like the faces of angels. We have to find something else. You know, you could do, like, with an actual character. Like, Hubs did a thing once where he attached one of the antler trophies on the back of a throne, and when you sat down in the throne, you phased back into it. so it looked like the antlers were on the player's head. You would have to come at it from the other side, though, I think. Or else you'd have a bird head sticking right out your chest. Oh my gosh! A bird head sticking out your chest! We could have a bird head sticking out of this chest. Maybe that's a little too wacky. Maybe that's more of a Halloween thing than a Borgin and Burke's thing. Yeah, I think that is. I think that is more Halloween. Okay, is that the last new one? Oh, you could combine the Wraith trophies with some of those too. Yeah, we're back around again. Okay, I also want to look at some of the new weapons integrated as decoration. When are they going to let us put arrows on item stands? Do I need to start a petition? Because it's crazy already. We should be able to put arrows on item stands. Okay, we got the berserker axes. And then of course the different versions of them. I'm not going to do all of them. Just get an idea. I'll do one specifically if we decide a specific idea for it. We should be able to put everything on the item stands. I agree. I agree. Anything that you could, in life, sit down on a table, we should be able to put on an item stand. There is no reason not to. What is the reason? I do not know it. I do not understand it. I have whined about this quite a bit, but I haven't whined about it to them in a long time. Maybe I need to whine again. Hello. I am back to whine again about item stands. These are going to be cool, creepy things for Borgin and Burke's. For sure. Let's do the other colors for these. It's going to be kind of silvery looking, which I really like. One more spot. Capes we will have to look at on the armor stands. Wonder if those will go on an item stand. anyone tried that? We'll try it for science. Try that out. Yeah, all the cores. Oh, that would be so nice. Let's look at the Storm Ripper. And again, those are things that are small. So anytime it's like a small thing, there's so much diversity that can be used with that. This too. I already said before when we were looking at new stuff, whoever came up with this wins. That's definitely going to be in my shop. And it has motion. Anything with motion I love for building. Okay, let's put some of these close together. Imagine the possibilities for decoration if we could place everything. I know, it would be boundless. Okay, I am going to make them all because I want to see the effect. Differences. Where'd it go? I'm going right by it, aren't I? Did that one. I did that one. Do this one. And this one. I didn't mean to do that. I can't even. Come on. That's freaking cool. Ah, the mini potions will brew. I just said, whenever you get motion, how much it can make such a difference. Love the wood grain effect on the primal aces. Yeah. That is really cool. So my immediate thought is like potions and having some kind of effect come out of them. But even just, I mean, I could just put these straight up in there and they look creepy, like they would fit in the shop. Can I put this? I can. Everybody get your head out of the gutter. Let's try it over here. You know somebody is going to do it. I love the sheen on that. There's a lot of sheeny looking things with the Ashlands stuff. It's like their new fence and stuff for the Ashlands. Have shiny things. New shiny things. It could be used as a cannon. It could also be used as the base of a lamp. Apparently I'm stuck on light fixtures today. In my head. Yep. I like it. What? Look at that effect. That's some mad scientist stuff happening right there. Did I not do the other one? That's crazy. That definitely looks like it could be some dark magic with those red smoky swirly things happening. If only we could do an item stand inverse, you know, so we could have one going this way and one going that way. That would be a cool way to blend them. That'll blend through things really well too. And have just the effect on the top. That looks like some crazy mad scientist thing right there. Hi, Mickey's Gaming Table. Welcome in. Oh, I just remembered you can also build ceramic pots now. Yes. Yeah, they're going to be really, really featured in my shop. I think we're really going to be combining them with some of these other things to make some very unique creations. Even if some of them are just having like these kind of effects come out of the pot, like making you wonder what is in that pot. Why is it smoldering like that? That's not right. And these. Let's put down one of these. I'm looking forward to seeing these up close. Look at that effect. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I mean, that could even be an effect just like coming off of a plant too. Like a venomous tentacula, however you say it. Some kind of plant that they're like, what is wrong with that thing? That is not it. Stop doing that. How many years have you been playing this game? Stop it. Ah, I can't attach it. Explosive payload. Best used with a catapult. Won't be able to do the grousing either then. Nope. No such luck. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Those would have been really cool to be able to use. Hey Mystic! How are you, friend? They should have added an eternal ice cube item for the frost effect alone. Or hidden in a larine. Well, I mean, we got more frost effect over here. I don't know. Is it as good as Frostner? No, I love my Frostner. Oh, that's not what it's called. What is it called? What is it called? I don't remember. I'm getting kind of brain dead. Is it up here? No. Oh, Frostner. Come out, wherever you are. There you are. Ugh. Get in the right spot. And don't go on an item stand. Like I need to put it up higher. I mean, they're both cool in their own right. They're different. Definitely. Toodles boo. look at... I mean, obviously, we're gonna have to fit one of these guys in. To Borgin and Burks. Cool in their own way, huh? I didn't even realize I had done that, Erica. And then these are the pots. It is empty. And these store things just like the gifts do. The seasonal gifts. But what I'm thinking is... if I get rid of this... and... or I could do a tall one. Let's try this. If I stack a bunch of these... this is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but we'll just go with it for now. Put one of these smoke bombs on. And then... oh, are you kidding me? I can't phase into the pots? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. You should be able to phase through the pots like you can with the trophies. Why would you make a pot that you can't phase things like with the trophies? So that you can have it look like something's in it. Petition. All need a petition. I mean, it looks like maybe if you get through the package. Let's see if that's far enough. Nope. Nope. Because you have to get so far away that it's sticking through too much to make it. And I bet if I start taking these out, it's going to be unsupported. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe we get lucky. It's still sticking outside though. Yep, it all broke. It fell. That's unfortunate. You already tried it. You can do item stand near wall so it hides the item stands. Yeah. If we try... If I had... Nope. You. Get up there. Then I use this to put you, hold shift, get it right. I need to sit down. Aim it right there. Get rid of this one. Plop it in the middle. Put it on here. Then add my regular floor back. And now, the vase, because it's on this thing beneath, it's not there, so it'll let it go down. Delete below. Is it supported enough that it'll stay? It is. So that's one way you can do it. So then it definitely looks like something is funky with this pot. It would be ideal if we could have it all coming from completely within the pot. Someone figured out you can move catapults onto Drakkar from bombardments from sea. That's glorious, Mystic. We have to do it. We must do it. That reminds me, I was supposed to look at my calendar to see about maybe doing something possibly this weekend on the Happy Gamer server. Okay, so you can get the effect that way. You gotta really be willing to do it. Oh, I think the bone pile too. The bone pile will have to be featured in there. You can even use the bone pile to make like a dividing wall. Can you put that over lights? Nice. That's cool. I'm trying to talk Robin into giving us Groston chest, just for variety's sake. That would be nice. Would be nice to have a stone-based chest. I think we need to razz him and Jonathan and everybody about more things on item stands. Like arrows and... I mean, like I told him before, anything that you can sit down on a table, you should be able to put on an item stand. I don't understand why you can't. I love all the glowy effects at night. And on the weapons, they look really cool. I love all the shimmer and sheen that we've gotten at these as well. Yeah, that's a really cool glowy feature. I like it. And then... So, where to go, where to go? Of course, the bone throne. I mean, I could just have that sitting in the shop. Can we put stuff on it? Yep. Can we... It's about the right height for that one. That's not creepy at all. Might be good to do the skull with the red eyes on a green torch. I think that would be more creepy looking. We need a mechanical bull mod for the Askin skeleton. Oh my gosh, if somebody makes it, I will download them on. That's hilarious. Yeah, the wall lamps and all the colors, that would be amazeballs. Yes. I think putting more skulls there would be cool. I mean, that's just a cool throne on its own. Did y'all notice that this is like vertebrae looking arch on the top of it? Yeah, I think they really outdid themselves with the decorative elements in Ashlands. And we haven't even looked yet at the other stuff that will definitely find its way into the shop. Like all the new foods. I mean, normally they might not look creepy, but I'm sure in Borgin and Burke's I can find ways to make them look creepy. I mean, that could almost be made to look like eyeballs right there. Not that I would have to. We have enough things with eyeballs probably if I wanted to. Hey, Cherry, welcome in. How are you? Crickets, crickets. Food's made from the finest ingredients, of course. Of course. Although, would you eat anything that you found in Borgin and Burke's? Because I'm pretty sure I would not. That does not seem like the same thing to do. Yeah, big berries can be eyeballs. That's true. Bassman saddle would probably be good in there. Sparkling shroom shake. That looks entirely too happy to be in Borgin and Burke's. I think that one's not gonna work. Too fun. Well, unfortunately, Cherry, I think you have come in at the end. Because it is definitely about that time. I'm going to have to go get a little man. It's been a couple hours. I can feel myself fading. I'm a little bit low energy today. But this has been fun. There's so many amazing things. And I've got some really good ideas. And this was good brainstorming for stuff that we can integrate into the build. Thank you all. No, I'm sorry, Cherry. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, Miriam. And yeah, I'm glad that we did this today instead of starting the actual building, because I think this is going to give me better ideas of how to integrate and make the inside of the shop look for including some of these ideas that we've come up with today, like the bone railings for stuff, because Borgin and Burke's is 2 stories. Pretty sure the living quarters is upstairs. So we'll definitely have a railing, and I love that railing idea. So I'm going to be integrating that for sure. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it greatly. And I will see you all soon. Until next time, happy gaming.